Hello everyone, it's Eddie again, and today I thought we'd play with the gel plate and paint some tags. So first thing is our tags. These are just like the manila or oak tag, they call them. Not super thick, but they're great for painting on and decorating and building up on. So these are 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 inches by 2 5/8 inches. It's I got these, you can see here. Company called Meringue. I just got these off Amazon. Pretty inexpensive, and you get 100 in a pack. So I just grabbed a bunch, and I thought we'd paint them up, decorate them. I've got some metallics, acrylic metallics, and then just my regular Liquitex and Amsterdam paints and acrylic in various shades. Okay, this is called Scattered Numbers. They're from PM Artist Studio, and they're designed by Carrie the Crafter. It's a stencil mask set. It's in size small, and as you see here, this is the larger one. Block of numbers. Here's one mask, and this has, it's hard to see because I painted all over it, but you can see it's got you've got numbers, but it also has plus, minus, the divide sign, equals. So that's one, and then here's another one, and this one is just numbers in an up and down strip. So we'll use those. And then we're going to use some other little stencils. These are also from PM Artist Studio. And this one is called Strips Volume 3 Tidbits in Small. And so this is what they look like. As you can see on the back, they show you the 5 different designs that you get. And they're all cut from 74-pound UPO, which is a polypropylene synthetic material. Now these are all the different ones, and we can use these either on the gel plate or on the actual tag. We can do them with even use modeling paste and make textured tags. This one, and then this is the 5th one. I like this one. Obviously, it's covered in paint. And this one, I love this one. So we're gonna go with these. Set this aside for a moment. All right, so I've selected a couple of paints. I want to kind of keep it in green, yellow, blue, maybe some pinks and purple. And I have this one called Parchment, which is really nice. And then throw in some metallics. And what I want to keep it in the theme of, more spring and kind of naturey colorization, because I want to use this tag in the junk journal that I'm making. And if you follow in this series, this is the journal we're working on. So these are kind of the little pops of color that I'm picking from to paint the tags in. Okay, what's the other one? Let's see, get some red, some kind of greenish yellow, black, but I'm not going to use black. Probably not. Not at this stage. Let's see, on this back one. See, they've got also the speckled eggs in sort of a bluish, pale blue color. A lot of neutrals, but I thought the tags would be great to give it a punch of color, but try to keep it within the vibe of the book. Let's throw some paint down here on the gel plate. This is a 5x7 gel plate. And I have a 4-inch rubber brayer that makes a lot of noise, but I like it. And what do we start with? Some yellow. This is the primary yellow, semi-transparent. I'll put that over here. And 2 tags fit on the gel plate almost perfectly, side by side, and then it leaves room for about half a tag. So we're gonna go with that and play with it and just, you know, add layers and keep building up the paint. What should we do with this? Let's do a little of this lime green. And this is also semi-transparent. Not too much paint. It's a smaller plate, so you don't need too much. And I'm just a little mixy, nothing crazy. Smooth that out. And let's get our first tag down. And right now what I'm doing is just basically getting some background color on the tags, and then we'll build up from there using the stencils and masks and whatever else we have. And then let's put this one here. See, it's about 3/4 of the tag, maybe a little more than half, definitely. Okay. And here we go. They're gonna curl, but don't worry, they'll flatten right out. There's a second one. Third one, I think with this one, maybe we can pick up here. Yeah, look at that. I know. Get the top. And there's a little more. Let's get this. And I have no plan or anything aside from just the basics, but you know, let's see where this goes. Have a little play. Okay, I'll set these aside to dry. And put some more of this on there that's left on the brayer. Clean that off. And what we'll do, this is a Hooker's Green Hue Permanent, and this is opaque. Put a little there, a little there. We'll throw in some of this yellow oxide. And we'll do another 3 cards, or tags. And I'm not trying to overmix. Just want to get the paint down, smooth it out, and get our tags. I'm going to start from this side first. That way it's easier for me because I'm left-handed. There we go. And I'm not really smooshing them down. I'm just giving them a nice rub to get some, make contact. Okay, so, you know, there's no brain surgery going on here. We're just painting some paper, having fun. I hope you're all doing well and having fun out there. It's the weekend and I'm ready to relax. Been filming a lot of videos back to back, and I can take a couple of days off. Oh, look at that. That's great. Now we can go back on the other side and pick up some more of that paint that's on the plate. Yes, that's a good one. Okay. I need somewhere else for these to dry, maybe. Let's set them back here. Yes, That's a nice one. Okay, I'm gonna get some more paint here for the top. Not worried about the backs because the backs will be covered in probably some sort of dyed paper, like a coffee dyed paper, just to make it writable, or you know what other paper we have to back it that someone could write on. Look at that. Very nice. All right, let's clean that up. Get our tag covered. And you get a little messy, but that's the whole fun of it. It's okay to be messy. Okay, so got some paint on the brayer. I'm gonna throw that down on here. Whoa, take it easy, Eddie. And then we'll do a couple more. Like I said, I just want to keep these kind of springy, naturey colors to go with our this junk journal we're working on. Okay, look at that. See how nicely that cleaned off the plate? And we're going to clean it up even more. Don't want to waste that paint. Okay, set that aside. Here's another one. Look at that, completely clean. And as you can see, when you keep doing these layers or the printing without cleaning your plate, you're going to get marks from previous pulls. So these marks obviously are the rings in here. And that's cool. That adds a lot of interest. All right. Just a little edge paint from there. Okay. Let's see if we can get anything here. Yeah, not much. It's all dry. Okay. So let's do a few more backgrounds because I am trying to build up a stash of these. So when I've got them, when I need them, I've got them and they're ready to go, or, you know, maybe need touching up. I'm thinking, let's go with some blues. How about some blues? Do this light blue. What else do we have? Maybe some magenta. I'm thinking out loud here. Thinking out loud. Do maybe some magenta down here. This is quinacridone magenta, and it's a semi-transparent paint. This blue is opaque though. This is the light permanent blue. And I want to throw in a little bit of parchment. All right, let's roll this out. And then we got one of these paints is very, very strong. I think it's the parchment. And you see, I lay them down gently. I don't smush them around. Otherwise, it doesn't look very good, I think. But if that's what you're going for, go for it. I'll start with this one. Look at that. Cool. With the texture with the lines. It's wonderful. It's good stuff. And there is still plenty of paint on this, so I'm gonna bring in some other tags and get them painted up. Go here. Another one here. I'll let these dry, and then I'll show you what we do with the stencils and the masks. Okay, very good. I think we can get a little bit here. Yep, maybe this. Okay. This is good, this is good. Oh, look at that one. That's really cool. Love that, just the line going right down. Okay, next. Look at this one. It's got a lot going on. It's awesome. Get the rest of this up. And then, I got a couple tags here that just need a little bit more, so I'm going to take the rest of what's on my brayer, braid it out on the plate. And then get the rest of these. That's beautiful. You can go there. This one needs the top done. See, it goes pretty quickly. But it's just fun. It's relaxing, and like I said, a little bit messy, but it's the only way to go. Now, we got some purple of this one. This one's almost dry. Do a little bit there, a little bit on the corner. Not bad. Get off, get off. This one could use some color. Right on the top there. There we go. And I'm handling them gingerly because I don't want to, they're still wet and I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it. This one's half colored in, so let's see if we can, first I want to get this here. Let's get this one done, and then anything left I'll do on that tag. Oops. I said I'm handling the tags gently, and look at me. I don't listen to myself. Okay, look at us being economical. Not much left on here, so I'm going to clean this off. I'm going to then let my tags dry, and I'll come back on, we'll use our stencils and masks. Okay, so our tags have dried, and I've grouped them by color. So we've got 3 groups. We're going to start with the yellow, but we're going to add some more color to the yellow one, something that's contrasting, but also keep it in the spring theme. So I'm going to use this Prism Violet, and I'm not going to cover them completely. I'm going to put some paint on the plate, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the gold. This is a deep gold. If I could get it open. It's by Amsterdam. These come in a set of 6, and you get you get a copper, you get a bronze, it's a gray, silver, and light gold. and copper here. That's a nice one. Okay. Same thing, no need to overmix. Just get the paint down a nice even coat. And we're gonna take this is a silicone trivet that I got, again on Amazon, a couple bucks, you get I think 2 or 3. It's not very expensive at all. So let's lay this down and we can press that into there. Am I on camera? Yeah. I'm gonna turn this way, give us more room to groove. Now you see what happened there? Some of the color that was already on here went into, but that's okay. We like that. Let's do this one this way. See, get another chunk there. That's okay. The blue, I didn't want to use that other one because I had the blue because it just too, I didn't want the blue on here. All right, we'll do another impression there. Oh, we got some blue there, that's okay. All right, so we've got the 3 yellows. Maybe we'll do a couple of these here. Let's see what we can get off here. Okay, we're getting some stuff. This is good. It's just we're building up layers. I think on this though, I'm gonna go ahead, smooth this out, the paint that's left on my brayer. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in with the stencil or mask, drop it right there. And then I'm gonna come in and let's see if we can get some numbers on here. And you just kind of gently get in there, rub around. Let's see, get some numbers there. We'll do one here. That's not so great, but we're just looking for texture and layers, and it doesn't have to be an exact print. All right. I think this side, we can get something. Yeah. All right. And then this stuff around, I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to pick it up on some tissue that I can use later on something else. Just clean that right up. This is cheapo tissue. But it works really well for gel printing. Just have to be careful not to get it too wet because it's not wet strength tissue. It is just the the regular everyday wrapping tissue. Lay it right on there. Look at that. Get the reverse side, or the open side. Okay, and we got some stuff there. So yeah, we're building, and that's the thing with this gel printing is you want to build layers. If we did some sap green. Come in with one of these strip designs. Here, let's use this one. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get a piece of sponge. Here we are. Put a little paint on my plate. And we're going to pounce. Get some of this pattern on here. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. We're not looking for like you fill every single, you know, nook and cranny. Just want to add some texture and interest. And you see I'm just gently tapping. And believe you me, there's a lot more paint on your sponge than you think. So just keep going. See? We get some cool texture pattern without it being too, you know, fussy and overdone and perfect. And how about this one? Which one should we use? What if we use the bubbles? I'm sorry, that's not bubbles. This is swirls. And these stencils are available in larger versions on the website. So I recommend you go over to pmartiststudio.com and check out their awesome selection of stuff. And all the stencils are cut to order. So it's very hands-on and, you know, very small company, but man, they have the biggest hearts. I'll tell you what. They have live streams, like I said earlier, every week, Tuesday and Thursday at 3 Central US time. And then they have one on Sundays, and that's at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. Central Time US. Okay. Let's get some, let's do some on here. And I recommend you jump in onto one of those live streams and see what they're all about. They're really fun. Patricia and Mariah, they're very fun. And we're also, I'm also part of their Facebook group called Makers of Media. I'll link it all below. I can't think of the name right now. But yeah, it's a fun group of artists who we share our own art. We, you know, we support each other. We lift each other. There's no judgment. It's a very, very unique space that I've come to really, really enjoy being a part of. I've gotten some great feedback. There's a lot of sharing of art, which is just, it's mind-blowing because you see someone's working like, wow, like that's just amazing. And I'm not jealous of it. I don't envy it. What I am is curious, and I try to learn from the others in the group, because there's a lot of people on there who are very experienced in art, and they have their own unique style, and they have their, you know, unique vibe. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking these and just taking the excess paint and putting it on there. And there's a lot of there's a lot of talented people, and they do all sorts of art. It's not just gel plating. The group is a mixed media group, and on the live streams, there's a lot of different projects they work on. They show you different techniques on the plate. They do embossing, all sorts of stuff. So it's a really fun group. It's a private group, but you have to answer a couple questions to get in. But trust me, it's worth it, and it's not difficult at all. All right, so we got that on there. I like that, the green on the darker green on that lighter green. I leave that. I should really put these somewhere so they don't get stuck together, but you know, it's a messy day. Okay, let's keep working on these greens. What if I think we still have paint on here. So I'm gonna come in with this one here. I like that one. Very, I don't know how you'd call it. But it makes great marks. And you see there's still a lot of paint on there. So be mindful of that so that you don't waste it. And you see, I'm not going perfectly up and down or in every crevice. I'm just kind of getting some marks on there. See, gives a little more depth. I think we got more, so we're gonna go to this one here. Let's take this one. Come on, come on. Come on, Cookie. Yeah, still got some paint on here. Not a lot, but that's okay. Like I said, we're just building layers. We got a little bit of something there. You know what? I'm going to be a troublemaker, and I'm going to go for pink. This is the rose pink from Liquitex. See that? Let's add some sparkle. Now coming to the stage. We have the silver and the metallic. Okay, we get a different sponge. That silver is very light, but it has a nice touch. Hold it down and just pounce away. Again, I'm not looking for perfection, just looking for some textures and layering up. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, see, something like that. You can set that aside. Let's do this one. And maybe we'll do it this way. So we've got numbers upside down, sort of, but that's cool. Do the whole length. So try to hold it as carefully as possible so it doesn't pop up on you. And just tap away. Sorry if the camera's shaking too much. Apologize, but that's what happens when you pounce. All right. And this one, this is a strip version of their stencil called Aqueous, which I'm definitely ordering the big one because this one is, I've used it so far and I love it. You'll see in a minute why. Okay. We're just going to go down the middle. You can certainly put down some washi tape and hold your stencil down, but yeah, we're not playing it safe today. And pouncy, 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 pouncy. Pouncy, 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 pouncy. Isn't that the coolest texture? The coolest pattern? Love that. All right, let's set you aside to dry. And let's come in to this one. And we're gonna go more over here, or on the edge. Okay. And a little bit more pink. as much off our sponge as possible. Oops, my fingers are all covered in paint, but that's how it is for me most days. Usually I go out and I honestly, I forget that my hands are covered in paint, and I look down and go, oh my God, look at that. Oh well. See how cool that is? This works really well too with texture paste. I'm not doing texture paste today, but I'll do it in another video. Let's see, look at that. You get a cool ghost print. And then we can, we'll pick that up with something. Let's not waste it. Here. This is a manganese blue, manganese phthalo. Phthalo blue 582 in the Amsterdam series. 582. Do that. Something shiny. Do we do copper? Let's do copper. Okay. I know you want to come out. There we go. And again, you don't need too thick of a layer. Isn't that combo stunning? The blue, the copper. All right. Let's go and put this guy down here. And this is, like I said, it's a transparent paint. The copper is not, but you can put that on here. Let's see what we get. That's another reason I like gel printing is there's a lot of experimenting because you know, no two gel prints are alike, and everything depends on the weather, depends on the type of paint or what have you, the condition of your plate. So there's always different factors that go in when you're gel plating. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that paint came up. That's okay. But look at that. You can see that. We even got some of the aqueous stencil that we laid out on here. Okay, let's see. This one. Whoa, look at that. That really made it. I don't know if you can tell, look at all that. There's a lot of texture there. And then we got some of the aqueous, got a nice coloring of the copper. Let's see if you can. I'm next to a window, so hopefully you can see that reflecting nicely. Love it. Okay, what about one of these here? I'm just going to put the rest of my paint on here. Give it a good press. I'm just going to pick up the rest. Here we can pick it up with this one. Oh wow, that's cool. You see the different layers there. Okay, I'm running out of room. And how about this one up here? This one we did the numbers on in I think that was purple and gold. Look, we still got some of that stencil there. That's why it's a good idea to clean off your stencil on something else, because there's usually a lot of paint left and you can use it for other things. Nice, we got that pattern in there again. Now when you put your numbers down on the plate or letters, you want to put it so it's backwards. When you look at it, it's backwards. So when you pick up the print, it's all going to be in the right direction. That can go there. Put this here. Let's see if we can get another one of these in here. Maybe that one. Let's move this over. And this is the Vivid Red Orange, Rouge Orange Vif, and Rojo Vivo Naranja. This is a semi-transparent paint. Here, a little bit there. I'm losing my voice today. Okay. I was thinking, you know, should we put a metallic in here, but I think for this layer I'm going to keep it just the orange. And you kind of want to get in there and get all of these things filled in as best you can, little spaces. Okay, and where's my thing here? Lift up. Lift these bad boys up. Set that over there. And this dries quickly, so I'm trying to get this off as fast as possible without ruining what I've done. Take this card, put you there. Take this card, put them here, and then maybe on this card we'll pick up that bit there. Now this one's got a little bit of everything, so I think we should pick the orange up here. Okay, let's see what mess we've made. Oh, look at that, and that introduces a little bit of everything in there. Okay, see, another layer. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Wow, this one's got a lot going on, but it's fun. So this I want to do on here. Yeah, let's do that. And what color? Let us go with some parchment. And maybe this yellow oxide might work well. It's all a game. I mean, it's all an experiment. Okay. Get our sponge, mix it up. Okay. And scooch that over a little bit. And let's go in. And just do bounce. I like it, yeah. That's fun. Really cool. And I purposely didn't mix the paint completely. You can see it's kind of half and half because I wanted that more marbled, less straight, you know, forward in your face color, but just more of a marbled color. And what if we do this one? Okay, let's hold it down. Don't go nowhere. Cool. All right, let's set that one to the side. Those can dry. This I will, just gonna go here on the brayer sheet for now. Brayer sheet's looking kind of good. My clean off sheet. Okay. I think we've used all of them, but this one, what can we do on this one? I think maybe just some splotches of color, just to give it that grungy look. Okay. You keep building on that, keep building on it. We're not going to get all of these done today. I just wanted to show you what you can do with the gel plate tags and a couple stencils or masks, you know, or even a silicone trivet. So we'll just keep working for a little bit more. And let's see. What can we do here? This has these little rocks, but what if we do some on this side over the numbers, kind of. Oop, some paint. Yeah, you need to be cleaned. Yeah, they're all going in the bath. Pouncing my little heart out here. There we go. See? You give a little contrast, but you also give a nice balance. It's fun. These two yellow ones, they need some work. Now you see we did this swirly one here. Let's do it the other way on this side and kind of try to do the same thing we did on that last one. Bunch. And this one's going right up to the edge. I like things that go off the edge, you know. Just more interesting. This is subtle, but it's nice. See that? Very cool. Set this little chunky bit, get that out of there. What more? I think we're done with this paint. Let's just get it on here. And then we'll do another color on here and we can pick up some of this design. Okay, why not? We want to use as much of our paint as we can. And there's a lot on this sponge still. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, I think what I decided is I want to pick this up with some of this light gold acrylic from Amsterdam. But I want to put it on two new tags, or a couple of new tags. We'll see. I'm going to keep those there, but let's get this spread out. Let's even coat. You don't need a lot. The reason I say I might want to do these on new ones because I don't know if I want that on here, but you know what? Let's go for it. I'm going to do edges here. I can do maybe this edge here. This one could use some love, right? Well, let's throw down this blank tag here because this gold is drying up. I'm just going to pick up the rest with my tissue. And just gently give it a rub and get the tags, give them good contact with the gel plate. That's very interesting. Very cool. Got a little something there. See, this one and this one, a couple of the other ones, these are fun to build up on. So I'm not going to finish these in this session, but these are cards that I will definitely come back and add on to. Maybe I'll do another video where I do texture paste on these, and that can be the texture paste video. Forgot to clean off my brayer. So let's see what we got here. Ooh. Now, it's old, that's like an old wallpaper. See that? Isn't that cool? Okay. Nice, this added a nice side of texture on there. So I hope you got the idea of what I'm trying to do here. It's just basically we're taking tags, adding paint layer after layer, using stencils, using masks, you know, and no, they're not perfect, definitely not perfect. And it's not, you know, it's not everybody's taste, but here's the good thing. I don't care. But I'll keep working on these, you know. Some of these definitely need work, but it's a good start, and you can, hopefully you can understand how the process of, you know, stenciling and layering and, you know, all that fun stuff. See, you made so many tags. I have a lot of fun things I can play with this weekend. That one. So, you know, there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of all sorts of things. You can take, I can take tissue like this. If I like this little corner, I can cut it up and we can collage it onto the card or the tag. So there's all sorts of possibilities. Hopefully once I'm done with these, I'll post pictures of them on my Instagram and my Facebook so you can check them out. I think that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm tired and I'm ready to end the day. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.